I think a lot of times as a leader, the people you're trying to help the most give you more pushback or they don't quite understand your stance. What if you had 100 golf professionals committed and excited to make you great?
Who do you think like your biggest influence has been?
No doubt my mom.
When you think about this path, it's different than traditional careers. Why would you tell somebody to take this path?
I wouldn't tell someone to take this path.
I'm really excited. Conversations with Vera, one of my, not supposed to have favorites, but I do. Christian Cole Gardner. Thank you for coming. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for the invite.
I want to start with, let's get to know you.
Okay.
Give me your story. Just tell us about yourself.
Okay. I'm from Western Kentucky, small town called Cadiz. Went to school at Murray State University, moved to Nashville, Tennessee, started in this business. Grew up playing golf, basketball. Dad's a lineman, mom's an educator. I guess fairly boring beginnings. Not too much of a story.
I don't know about that. Okay, tell me about how old were you when you found the opportunity? Why this opportunity? What made you say, sure, I'll start?
Well, it's a number of things. So right out of college, I had a lot of opportunities fall through. To be honest, I wasn't getting a lot of traction in the job force. Doing a bunch of interviews, and I kind of built some animosity from it. Right, I guess I didn't fit what a lot of companies were looking for, and I guess I just needed a chance somewhere. And I started in Nashville, 22 years old. Just looking to get a start, looking to have some control. Obviously, I didn't have any when I was looking for jobs, right? And I'm competitive. I grew up around the golf course my whole life. Everyone was always in sales. I worked at a funeral home.
I was just going to go there. I was like, you have a very interesting, first job story or second job story.
Yeah, amazing guy, Todd King from Cadiz, Kentucky. He's the mayor of Cadiz. He owns a very profitable, great funeral home business. Everyone loves Todd in the area. He owns a landscaping business, and I did all three with him, right? So I helped him out. So I got to see a high-functioning entrepreneur early in my life, and I started to connect the dots a little bit. I think that kind of led me to sales.
Okay, so, you start the business and then you really start the business. Why? What about the opportunity? Were you like, oh, this is something I want to invest my time?
If you look from when I started in 2019, everything increases each year, right? And if you look at a young professional and you tell them that they're going to have more purpose every year, they're going to make more money every year, they're going to have a bigger reach every year, you grow professionally every year, it just makes sense.
That's right. I forgot. You started in 2019 and then 2020, we go through COVID. What did you do during that time?
So luckily I was with Justin. He brought us all in and said, we got a couple of options. Do we keep some high performance? He wanted to keep everybody. Mm-hmm. And that's ultimately what we did. That didn't mean everyone stayed. A lot of pretty sizable unemployment checks were being sent out. A lot of the world had the option of I could play Xbox and make $900 a week, or I could grow my career. Most of my team decided to do that, but we had quite a few people jump off the bus during that time, but I loved it.
And describe it, because a lot of people don't know give me a day in the life of.
Yeah, well, I remember it, March something, 2020. We're out in the field and we all get this grouping text from Justin saying, hey, leave the field, don't know what's going on, we're going to fill you in later. Realize we can't go out, do sales anymore. Me and Cooper were actually hanging out at a Mexican restaurant, like, let's go once, right? But we go home, and then I feel like a plan was together so quickly. We started getting on Zoom calls, guest speakers. There was a lot of structure, right? Which I think is cool. I really loved Anthony Ottaviano doing his cooking classes on Thursdays. Like, the big outing during that time was going to Walmart and getting the ingredients.
That's crazy.
My roommates worked with me, so we all got excited. We'd go to Walmart with our mask on and get our ingredients, and we'd make a pasta dish from scratch with Anthony.
And how did you feel when it was like, okay, it's time, go back to the field?
Energized.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just we're just anticipating it, but it was going to end at some point. I think we're better because of it. I don't think we improved sales skills, but I think we improved clarity and a lot of trust.
Yeah, it is interesting. When did you open? What year?
October 2020.
Oh, we share that, you and I.
Started the end.
October 2020, new role, new business. I wish being an entrepreneur was up and to the right. It isn't. Can you tell us some lessons learned, some big challenges you've gone through?
I think a couple challenges. There's a wide array of challenges that you're going to face. For me, a little bit of maturity. Definitely face that. I think everyone does in some regard. Um, a lot of coaching challenges. I think a lot of times as a leader, the people you're trying to help the most give you more pushback or they don't quite understand your stance, right? I think that's a big challenge. I don't know. I've got an upward trend. I keep getting better.
You're pretty even. So whatever comes, I feel like you just take it as it comes.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
What are some big goals that you have?
Big goals. I look at it on a daily basis. I know it's good to set long-term goals. I've got more of a mission statement than anything. We're going to create opportunity for people. I want to create generational habits with my family. And it's a big one. We're going to impact everyone we come across. We're going to do it with energy. We're going to do it with sincerity. For this year, I want to do over 2 million.
And is it different? You feel like, you've done the crew building. Okay, now you get somebody promoted. Now they're gone and you're trying to help them. Like, how's that different?
Different. Communication's different. They're not sitting at the desk in the morning, right? I don't have that direct contact. It's different, but it's also similar because the way I look at it, let's say you're trying to pick up golf. What if you had 100 golf professionals committed and excited to make you great?
I'm probably going to be better quicker.
Probably get good. Yeah. Guaranteed success. So I've got a lot of support. So I'm not worried, right? It's just a flow. We're just figuring out the roadblocks. Take a left, figure out the roadblocks, figure right. You just keep moving forward.
How do you figure out who to go to for what? Or do you have like one or two main people you go to? Like, how do you figure it out?
I've got two guys I go to quick. Ed Cunliffe, Justin Hagman. Ed is more relatable, right? I feel like we have a lot of similarities. Justin will give you the ugly truth.
Okay.
He won't pamper you about it. He's just going to tell you what it is. I don't know. I've been able to make a lot of quick corrections from just reaching out to mentors. And I learned early, he taught me this, like if one, you got to decide if someone's going to be your mentor. They can't be your mentor today and not tomorrow, right? You have to make that decision. And if they give you advice, you got to take it if you want it to work. So I'm good at taking advice.
And doing something with it.
Yeah. And doing it.
Even when you don't like it, want to hear it.
Yeah. I wasn't always good at that. What's another piece of advice, right? That's what you want to get to, but it's like now they're giving you what you need to do. Do it.
Who do you think has most influenced you just as a male? Who do you think like your biggest influence has been?
I don't know, probably my mom.
And how? She's going to listen to this.
No doubt my mom. She's just such a loving person. I think she taught me how to love people. What's the quote? Life is meant to be lived. So live is to love. Love in its truest form is 100% unconditional. And that's how you love people and things.
Oh, wow. Mom, shout out.
Shout out, Mom.
Shout out, Mom. I love that. That's really sweet. When you think about this path, it's different than traditional careers. Why would you tell somebody to take this path?
I wouldn't tell someone to take this path. I'd let them decide for themselves. I can't speak for other men and women, but I can speak for myself. If you're competitive, if you want to be free willed and take care of business on your own, this is fit for you. If you're a thinker, if you're an observer, if you're not afraid to get out and do something, this is for you.
Okay, well, I like that. How do you explain the Cydcor business model in words?
I don't think there's an over explanation of it. I mean, when I think about my business, I'm looking for great people that I can teach. Sales first. We got to learn the skill set of sales first. And then if we want to extend the relationship and keep building from there as we see fit, that's what we do. Yeah, you've got an opportunity to get really good at sales and good with other people. It's kind of like a school in a way. It's like a college for sales professionals.
And what do you think? Let's take maybe the first 6 months to 8 months of someone's career. What do they come away with if they dedicate themselves? What do you think they're generally, for most of them, better at?
Awareness. I think first 6 to 8 months, you get a lot of awareness. You realize hey, there's gaps in my game. I've got to mature. Um, that's definitely the biggest thing. A lot of the first 6 to 8 months, we're kind of working on someone's personal lives a little bit. Commitment, organization, being on time, how you show up somewhere. All these things people aren't equipped with yet. They may have a degree, they may not have a degree, but we kind of expose people. You're not ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, it's a positive thing.
Yeah, I believe that what you guys do, you give people gifts, like for their life. Like you have to learn. If you're not aware, you don't really know what to work on. If you don't know sales, I think your life is just harder. Personal life isn't like just it's just harder. You're not going to get what you want. And then you guys teach people the spirit of helping other people, which I'm not 100% sure we get taught unless we grow up in a great family. Adage may or may not happen for souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And now I have some fun questions. You ready?
Yeah.
What is your all-time favorite book, movie, song?
Probably go book. I read a lot of development books, but I'll say Green Lights,
Okay.
Matthew McConaughey.
Did you listen to it?
I listened to it and I read it. Yeah. Listening to it's by far the best way to do it.
That's really, why do you like it?
I think it taught me a lot. He goes through the book and there's moments in his life that he classifies as green lights where life is flowing smoothly and in your favor. And then he's aware and he notifies of like, hey, this is a yellow light, this is a red light, we're facing obstacles. It's, he also talks about like contradicting like paradoxes, I guess, in life. Like things work out in a certain way. You don't get it too much meaning, just kind of go with the flow a little bit. And he's a reflective person. I think I've added that to my game. My fiance makes fun of me. I got a whiteboard in my garage, like a full standing on wheels whiteboard. And I reflect. And I put things on my whiteboard. And like at the end of the day, like I do a day recap. She was laughing at me the other day. I didn't even realize I did this. I'd be like, okay, well, today we walked the dogs. We did this. We went to the grocery store. We went to the gym. Like all these things. And she's like, thanks for the recap. Appreciate it.
What does that help you with? Like that reflection? What do you think you get out of it?
Making peace with today.
Hmm.
Today was a win. We did this.
It's interesting because in my silent retreat, being present is probably the most important thing in our lives. And that ability, because you got to like be there to then remember. So it's a really good practice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the book. Do you read fiction books or is it just more
development books? I'm not against it.
Okay.
But I'm just really interested. Like my life is helping people now. So can I be a better version of myself or get a lot of meetings that I can teach other guys? It's just very useful to me.
Okay. Movie,
that stuff. I don't know.
you got a big one.
Let me ask you something. Do you watch one movie twice?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
I watch it once and it was great.
And really? Do you know how many times I've seen Step Brothers?
I mean,
I think we're up past 50 times.
50?
Yeah.
Voila. So we could go back to like holiday movies, like the classics. We're going to watch Home Alone.
Okay.
Every year we're going to watch Elf.
Okay.
Every year. So,
So
we could categorize those as favorites for me.
all right. Holidays. Got it. Okay. So
Song, I'm pretty big into Zach Top right now. Country singer, up and coming country singer.
I'm going to get into it now.
He's got a song called Busy Doing Nothing. It's got a good melody to it. That's my song.
Okay.
That's my drive to work music.
Okay. If you could collaborate with anybody living or dead, who would it be?
Tiger Woods.
Why?
He's mysterious, but he's a winner, right? I think he'd be an interesting study. Like, there's obviously documentaries out about him. He's made big mistakes. He's done things in the golf world that no one could even dream of. I think he'd be a great person to work with.
Ton.
Or not. I'd like to find out, though.
And you're super into golf, so
yeah,
you know something
about off him.
Okay. Do you have any hidden skill or talent that people don't know about?
Yeah, I think it's hidden now. I think a lot of the people I grew up with knew this. but I'm great at basketball. I don't look it anymore. Get a little bit older. So one day,
Play now?
I don't play that much anymore, but when I do,
Dear God.
it's just like riding a bike.
You and Elijah should play.
We should.
Elijah still plays. He's got his league he was talking about.
Yeah, I'm a shooter.
He is too. Yeah, 3-point shooter. Okay. Any guilty pleasure or indulgence?
Yeah. My luxuries or guilty pleasure is golf and a spa day.
That's great. That is.
I love the spa, and I love a nice golf course.
I'll never forget. I don't know where we were. We were at some event, and I ran into you in the lobby. I'm like, "Are you supposed to be at the draft?" And you were just going or just had to come back from the spa.
Yeah, we had a big night the night before, and I thought I earned, in some ways, a spa day.
That's so great. Well, that's what I would do. What's one thing on your bucket list?
I mean, I wanted to start a family. I'm starting one right now. I think that's a big bucket list item.
How does that feel? Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous.
No.
It's kind of impatient, a little bit, because we find out we're having a beautiful baby girl in October, and it's like, now what? We built the crib, we've got the room ready, we've done all these things, and it's like, it's been great. Now what? It's hard to think about a bucket list item right now. Just pretty in tune with starting a really good family. You know, just being the best person I can be for my family and my business. I don't know. I need to give it some thought.
Okay. You just proposed.
Just proposed.
And no planning. First baby, then planning. How are you thinking about it?
First baby, then planning.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not going to rush it. We're probably thinking a fall wedding next fall.
Perfect.
Little Georgia Blake will be around 1 year old. So
2 weddings next year. I'm coming. I'm definitely coming.
Oh, you're definitely coming.
I'm definitely coming. Okay, if you could have one superpower for the day, what would it be?
Mind reading.
Mine too. People are like flying. Why?
People are really good at masking what's actually going inside their mind. I think we could navigate life a lot easier if we knew the truth about a lot of people. Yeah.
Mine too. Yeah, that's mine too. But people are scared. And they're like, no, I don't want to know what's on people's mind. Like, I want to know. I do too. I want to get in there. I need to see. Well, that's it. That's it. This concludes our conversations with Vera. I know that, look, it's odd for you and I to have a conversation behind a microphone, but I appreciate you doing it.
I appreciate it.
And allowing you to let everybody get to know you.
Thank you.
Okay.